So let's talk about the king sailfish tagging data report.
Well, man, I didn't even have to remember that. Thank you very much. Well, you know, the Billfish Foundation started in 1986, and they started this big tagging program about 13 years later. And what they do is they go out there and they try to put tags in a bunch of billfish to study them and see how we can conserve them and see where they're going and how big they get, because billfish don't live in captivity. So if you can't put one in a cage and watch it and see how it's going to do. We have to put tags in. So they've tagged over 220,000 fish, and we're going to try to track them each week. And each week we're going to do a different fish and show you where they went. This fish here, we're talking about this conch reef down in Key Largo. They tagged a fish down there on April 12th. Angler Mr. Sean McMullen, and that just shows you, they can put a tag in, and that thing will go all over the place. But this in here, they show you, Fish Track sent us their sea surface temperature in.
On the same day.
The same day that they caught that fish, they shows the little place where they tagged it, and you can see that little area of blue water in there, that warmer water. It's mixing with the orange cold water and even the hotter water offshore. That's a perfect little temperature inside.
76 degrees.
And that's where those sailfish were stacking up.
All right, so tell us about this one.
Well,
way up off of the Carolinas.
Well, this just shows you how far they can go. And it means, just because we tag a fish here doesn't mean he's not going to go into international waters. This fish was tagged up off North Carolina by Finn Gaddy, and it was at large for 329 days. That was almost a full year he was out swimming around, and they caught him down there off Cuba over 1,000 miles later. And about a year it took him to go down there. But they can go across the ocean, they can go up and down. So it's very important that our regulations, cover all those different countries, because if we don't regulate them from wherever they are, they can hammer them down south somewhere and they're going to hurt us up here. So this just shows you that these fish go all over the place, and we need to keep an eye on them. And that's
I'm
what
really
this
looking
billfish,
forward to that, Dave.
Well, that's what this tagging thing
this
does.
year with king sailfish and their fish data report.